Welcome. Already just opening the field to this reading feels so delicious. There's so much already coming through, and on the ground, I wish I could show it to you. I've got this beautiful crystal in front of me, and it's refracting light, and it's created this sort of X on the ground, and in the center of it is a rainbow reflection. And I just feel I reached down to grab something, and it caught my eye, and Spirit's like, yeah, this. And I'm like, okay. And immediately, as I opened myself to, okay, what is this? What is this interpretation of this sort of thing that I'm seeing on the ground here? And you have found your center. You have found your center. Ooh, and this video is going to be about like the next iteration, the next step, the next what's moving with this. And basically, oh, interesting. They're bringing on a lot of like different ideologies with this concept, and um it's like you've cleared your viewfinder, right? Or your crosshairs, right? And for those of you, like, either if you play like video games and or like work with different weapons kind of things, there's crosshairs that really set your eyes on the target. And that's where like your lens, your vision on your future is so open. And then they also showed me they're bringing in a lot of video game terms, which is really funny. I just finished my last class with my video game design students, which, yes, that is something I do. And it's kind of the idea that this X, right, wherever you go, like you are at your center. You are centered within you. You are in this clear-minded, clear-headed, like I heard like you're a node of truth. And you're at this vibrational frequency that is just rippling out, and people see it on you too. People feel it on you. And this movement forward. Okay, now they want me to roll the dice. The movement forward, moving into Venus and Pisces in the 11th house. Wow, 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 wow. This is like, oh, I love this energy because, oh, I just heard like you're no longer afraid to be you. And there is an edge for some people that are resonating with a specific quality, like of it being Pride Month and like coming out and like sharing your truth. That feels resonant with this energy as well for a select few of you. Though it's like that feeling of like, yeah, feeling safe to be all of you, whatever that looks like, whatever that um is. And it's so wild. And now I've been rewatching Sense8, and it just reminded me of the one character having an experience similar to that, and where it does affect the collective, right? We all want everybody to feel free to be who they are, unapologetically, not closed in, not caged. And it's because your lens, you have accepted yourself so fully that you are in this tone and vibrational frequency of accepting everybody. And this Venus and Pisces in the 11th house is like, your love is revolutionary. Your love, your love is revolutionary. Oh my gosh, that's the title of this video. Welcome. If you've already made it, we're 4 minutes into this reading, and yeah, it's very, ooh, I just heard like organic matter. Like it's feeling very organic. It's like a mixture of like earth and the celestial energies coming together that's creating you. Welcome. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here. On my other account that is tagged below, I go by Astrology, where I do my evolutionary astrology. All right, Spirit, where is this Piscean energy taking us? Where is this? Because the 11th house is all about collective energy, community. Like, I just see you like pouring into the people around you. And we have the Ace of Cups coming out too. Ace of Cups. You're fine. Oh, I feel like You are pouring from like a full cup, and it's never ending because you are so like in this inner fulfillment. And it's bringing to mind something that I was sharing with my inner circle, which if you feel called to join that membership, you can check it out down below. This sort of idea of all of us coming together with our own unique experiences, and the fact that we get to pour into each other and share our truths and what is moving through in our lives and how it's unfolding is just like bringing so much awareness and abundance too. Okay. Tell me more about this community love. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Spheres. I feel this like this has been a long time coming for you. This has been a long time coming for whomever is receiving this message and resonating with it. You're the type of person that would give somebody your shirt off your back. You're somebody who would go to the ends of the earth's interesting, end of the earth to show your love for somebody, to prove, and like it's like you so willingly pour into things and people and places and all your environments because you have such a big heart, but it was never reciprocated. And you finally have understood the lesson of Saturn in Pisces. Saturn moved through Pisces the last 2.5 years, is now settled into Aries. And that idea of Saturn and Pisces is, and you might have gone through your Saturn return for some of you. You might have heavy Pisces placements, something like that too. You don't have to have those, but that feels very specific for a select few of you. And the lesson of Saturn and Pisces is understanding that emotions, and it's kind of like this Ace of Cups here. That's literally what I'm picking up from this imagery. I've been coining Saturn and Pisces as the container to hold the collective emotions, right? In order to feel and create and express, it has to have a container. And I remember somebody had commented on a video a while back. I wonder if you're seeing this. If you are, hi. There's they and I understood what they meant, which is the fact that like there is no such thing as a container. Like, and I said, well, what is your body? Your body contains your soul and your DNA and this expression. It is a container for expression. Crazy. And so what I'm saying with that and this whole message is like you've understood boundaries and how important they are. Your body is a boundary, right? It's how you interact, it's how you connect with things, right? I can't just grab this and it fuses with me. There is this sort of um resistance to it, right? A boundary. If I didn't have my skin, that'd be a little spooky, right? And so you're and when it comes to emotional and the like terrain of the heart, you're understanding deeply that in order to actually have clear, loving communication, relationships, connections, and the way you truly want to show up in the world, having boundaries is your greatest gift, is your ability to interact consciously with this world, right? We choose how we respond. And I just see this like, I just have so much pride and gratitude for all of you who are sitting in this frequency, who are showing up in this. Yeah, I just split to the Queen of Swords. Like this level of like feminine discernment where it's not like you're cutting things out because you're angry or afraid or anything. It's like this clear, like, this is for me, this is not for me. And I can still love and send devotion and energy that you just have so much. It's so interesting because even like I see you calling back your energy, but it's like you know that love doesn't go away. So the love that you poured into relationships, it's not like you're taking it back. It's just reclaiming old parts of you that were still hooked into those storylines. All right, I keep going off on these tangents. You know what it's like to be left out in the cold. You know what it's like to be you're like a generator. And I'm like, if a generator could be conscious kind of thing, and maybe your human design is like a generator. I'm not really familiar with human design, but you're, you have powered so many people. But now that you've reclaimed your power and have actually recognized what everybody has been feeling and pulling into in your energetic field for such a long time, it's like, oh, I see why people are so attracted to me. I see why people want to be in my energy, want a part of my heart and my love and my devotion. And you're actually just deciding to give that to reciprocal people instead of people that, it's not like a punishment thing either. It's such an interesting texture. It's like, oh, like they're just at this point in their journey in life, and it's okay for me to not want to engage in that pathway. I know what that's like, but there's space available when they choose to meet me where I'm at. You're no longer stepping down the stairs and guiding people up. You're staying where you're at and continuing your pathway upwards. And if people want to join you, they can. And that's where this 10 of spheres is coming in, where you really, really are just, it's like a dam of like energy. Like you've been working with like this small trickle that you've been letting out. And then it's like, and spirit's like, hey, by the way, we have this entire reservoir for you. It's all this back, it got caught. I heard like it's been a delay. Like your abundance, your energy match in the physical has been delayed because you, oh, it's like, this is why. I love how these messages come through, and I have so much gratitude for those of you who hang out and enjoy how I move through these messages. I know we're kindred souls, so thank you, thank you, thank you. The image they just showed me is like, they've had your stuff up here, right? But you've been like, you would climb up the stairs and then you look down and you're like, oh, these people need my help. And then you, oh, I see, oh, these people need my help. And it's just been delayed because you've yet to actually meet the abundance and actually recognize your worth. And everybody could see the abundance that was like past your shoulder. And they're like, hey, like, if you come help me, we can go get it together. Let's get it together. And there's nothing wrong with that, but nobody was willing to meet you. And now you're like, I want people that in my life that want to meet me. Queen of Flames. Like, look. Your creative energy is on fire. And oh my gosh. And we have reverse. And now we have the 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of, yeah, 6 of Spheres. This literally, it's been an entire like flip of perspective, right? The reverse is the Hanged Man. You've been shifted. It's like you finally are seeing yourself from the eyes of others, and you're like, how have I not seen my worth? How have I not seen my value? It's like you knew to a certain degree, but you're recognizing that the sort of connections that you've been entertaining for most of your life have always been very extractive, right? Taking. And it's interesting, Earth just kind of showed up with that, where there is a lot of unconscious energy that is extracting Earth of her materials and her things, and you're getting a lived experience of that. And so you stepping into, oh wow, this ownership, this divinity within you is actually a step closer to helping Earth heal too, by the way. And with the 6 of Spheres coming out, you're being met with reciprocity. So tell me more about like what is coming in, spirit, with this meeting. I heard meeting of the minds, King of Spheres. Wow, and look at his crown there. It's lit up. A meeting of the minds. You are actually calling in a physical representation of this King of Spheres is what this feels like. Oh, my back. Crack the back. Oh my gosh, we have 22 at the bottom. Tell me about what is the movement coming in here. Okay, just a few cards. We have 8 and a waning crescent. Oh, I heard things are coming full circle for you. And like the number 8 and the like crescent, it's showing up in like more of a pattern in my head. Like you're reaching like it never ends, but you're actually getting to a point where you can look and see what's coming in that is this deeper like cyclical insight that you're getting in the physical reality. Again, you are finally being met. And there's 22 at the bottom still. What's this? Third house. We have first quarter in Leo. And 33. Are you freaking kidding me? You're like Spirit just said it's about damn time. Like you are like skipping rungs on the ladder. I had a TikTok reading yesterday about that. I think I uploaded it here on YouTube as well. Skipping, like, rightfully so, because you actually, it's kind of the idea that you've studied this material of life so heavily that now it's like, oh, actually, yeah, I understand the lessons. And then it like just has propelled you. Now, the communication part, right? The third house, like your mind, whoa. Tell me. The sun. And the Two of Cups. Okay, I'm like, yeah. I mean, the King of Spheres was already giving me like a physical manifestation of a person in your reality that is like also wielding and mastering very similar things as you. And the third house is bringing in communication, but this first quarter Leo in 33, this is where I feel that there is a connection. Yes, there is a connection coming in. I'm so excited for you. Ooh, and I heard that this is, yeah, with the 8 and the waning crescent, this connection that's coming in is the exact like classroom for the two of you to practice this, to practice what you've been doing on your own within connection. It's like the perfect environment for you to really take the substance that you've alchemized with like this love, this idea of unconditional love. And I heard like it's going to be a little bit testing because it really is this sort of like, okay, like I've been able to do this at a certain level that isn't in one-to-one romance, which is this Venus and Pisces in the 11th house, right? Now it's taking you into the terrain of one-to-one connection, which does have a bit more edges, right? Two individuals coming together. And I just heard the start of when I said that, it's the start of a Halsey album. It has to do with I think Romeo and Juliet, right? Albums. That might be very significant. I haven't looked at her. Not this one. It's the Hopeless Fountain, the prologue. I'm gonna read it. Yeah, two households, both alike in dignity. In fair Verona is where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventures piteous overthrows do with their deaths bury their parents' strife, the fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuous of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove. It is now 2 hours, traffic to our stage, which you... Yeah, okay, I'm a child of a Mungry Hen. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's so interesting because that's the like star-crossed lover piece, and I feel like this is somebody that you have had a past life connection with. Um And for some of you, maybe you have actually, maybe this is somebody you've crossed paths with in this life, but it just didn't work at that time. Okay, use your discernment, use your discernment, use your discernment. I'm not talking about toxic people either, at all. So if a toxic person came up, that's not it. And Spirit's being very clear about that. This is a connection that you've had it didn't work the last time. And so you guys are getting the opportunity with the knowledge that you've cultivated, with this depth, this well of self-love that is coming in, and you're able to, this is what the energy is like emphasizing. This is what the two of you are learning together. First quarter, we have Leo and 33, which is you guys are both powerhouses, generators. Okay, you guys are direct mirroring each other, and you're both the sun. And so there's this energy of like holding that frequency and that integrity with each other, and the ascension of that. Like, oh man, this is like big stuff you guys are gonna do together, not to just freak you out or anything. Yeah. Okay. Just split to the feminine, which I feel like I'm talking to mostly feminines with the heavy emphasis of the queen energies. Though use your, it's totally fine, you know, whatever, however you identify. Now, yeah, what, how can collective just settle into this? Balance. Balance and Ace of Flames. It's going to be very exciting. And I think it's tempering the fire because you guys are both very big energy. And I think that's new for you being embodied in your bigness in a connection, because you both have a pattern of dimming your light to appease the other. And so there might be a moment where you both go, no, 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 no. We stay a light. We stay a light. And we encourage the light in each other and the sparks of inspiration, Ace of Flames balance. Like, you're both going to get a ton of inspiration from each other too. And I heard like the discernment is, what fire do we tend to and like collectively choose to tend to, right? Your relationship is its own fire. It's going to be its own fire, but you both have such rich fires already happening in your personal worlds, professional worlds, is what this feels like. So there's this consciousness of, you know, how do we have honor and respect for the individual, and respect and honor the relationship. And it's going to take balance, and it's learning, right? First quarter, like this is stuff. This is your classroom that you're both moving into. You both are very, very good at like doing things on your own. And I think that's going to be like the shocking thing, is like having somebody who actually wants to help support you. Uh-huh. Yeah. And I feel like just the arc of this reading, like moving into this, it totally makes sense. This acknowledgement of your growth. And like, you are so deserving of this love too, my love. You are so, so discerning, interesting, deserving of this love. But there is a massive discernment coming in. And I think there's those edges of like, oh no, is this one thing going to happen again? Release the past. Do not project your past onto this person. Allow them to be who they are in this moment. All right, let's wrap this up with some advice. The universe. The universe. Got to cover her chest. Wow. Again, everything is coming full circle for you. Everything is moving in a way that is, they showed me the circle completing and then it disappearing, and you're rendering into an entirely new reality. And it's like I'm hearing like new cast of characters, new people, new experiences, and my eyes just drifted back to our Venus and Pisces in the 11th house. You have a natural affinity for pouring love into your collectives that you work with and move with, like your jobs, the people around you, your community. And so it's going to, I heard like allowing your devotion to be poured into just an individual. Balance is the key thing, because you are doing a lot of work in the world too. So, oh yeah, the pattern that is going to be brought to your attention is how you get wrapped up in love and neglect the things that you've been building. So that is going to be the texture and the thing coming up for you to really sit and notice. The universe, to me, again, it's coming back to that like X marks the spot. Like I'm literally seeing you like, it's like you move and you're the center of the X, like wherever you go. And the way, I don't think I actually even said this part that came to my mind, like when you're playing video games, how like the camera naturally follows your character wherever you go. That's like your, you don't need to go off the map or go out of your way to shift things. You stay centered in your energy. You stay centered in the things that you've been developing. You stay centered in what you know to be true. Princess of Swords, right? Your creativity and that Ace of Flames too with balance. Like there's going to be a lot of excitement, and it's not to say don't play in the pleasure and joy that comes and comes with connecting with another person. It's how do we like build this to last and not just get caught up in the sparks, right? And Spirit wants me to talk about like you've probably gone for connections that like brought up all the woo like excited energy, and this is going to feel so different. It's going to feel grounded. And it's going to feel, and that's the difference, is like your body's telling you, yeah, this is a yes, because this feels safe. This feels like it's igniting me at a deeper level. And they just showed like lava underneath. Like it is like this, like very like deeper primal pulsing, like this knowing, this tether. It's like, yes. And now I'm hearing like doldrums, like this steady like rhythm. And now it's like moving into your guys' heartbeat. And like I'm seeing you guys like closely connected. And it's about to be the universe otherworldly, this connection. I heard, oh, this is what it's about. This is what it's always been about. And then you get to take the cultivation because you both are filling your guys' cups so full on your own. And then you guys come together and it's like, whoa. And then you have so much more to give to your projects, to the people around you. It really is this magical, like, oh, this is that like Yeshua, Mary Magdalene-ish. Like this really is the, oh wow, like we just met the Holy Grail within each other. Yummy. I'm gonna leave this here. I love you guys so much. I would love to know how this is landing for you. And if you feel that invitation to work deeper with me, my readings are open. All my offerings are down below. I will never reach out to you, so be aware of that. And I would love to see you guys in another video. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting.